Welcome back to the channel Coins Master, another exciting episode where we uncover the hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting. Today, we have an extraordinary coin to discuss, a piece of American history that is often overlooked but has immense value for collectors and enthusiasts alike. We are talking about none other than the 1981 D. Roosevelt dime. This little coin, minted over 4 decades ago, holds a fascinating story, significant history, and most importantly, could be worth more than you ever imagined. The history of the 1981 D. Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime series was introduced in 1946 to honor the 32nd President of the United States, Franklin D. Roosevelt. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left an enduring impact on the nation. Roosevelt's personal struggle with polio and his dedication to the March of Dimes organization played a significant role in the decision to feature him on the dime. The 1981 D. Roosevelt dime was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. mint facilities responsible for producing billions of coins every year. In 1981, millions of these dimes entered circulation, but what sets certain pieces apart are their unique characteristics, minting errors, and pristine conditions that make them highly valuable today. Production and design details. The 1981 D. Roosevelt dime features the classic design created by John R. Cynic, the chief engraver of the United States Mint at the time. On the obverse, the coin displays a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, with the word Liberty inscribed to the left of his profile. Below Roosevelt's chin, the motto "I in God We Trust" is inscribed, while the date 1981 is positioned beneath his neck. The small D mint mark, indicating the Denver Mint, appears near the date. On the reverse side, the design showcases a torch symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch on the left representing peace and an oak branch on the right symbolizing strength and independence. The inscriptions "United States of America, E Pluribus Unum," and one dime encircle the design, rarity and special features. While millions of 1981 D. Roosevelt dimes were minted, not all of them are created equal. Most circulated pieces are only worth their face value of 10 cents. However, rare uncirculated examples, particularly those with high grades or minting errors, can fetch a significant price in the collector's market. Some of the key features that increase the value of the 1981 D. Roosevelt dime include mint state, MS, condition, coins that have never been circulated, retain their original mint luster, and show no signs of wear, can be worth a lot more than their face value. Full bands FB or full torch FT designation. This refers to dimes that have well struck details on the torch's bands, making them rarer and more desirable. Minting errors. Errors such as off-center strikes, double die obverse or reverse, clipped planchets, and missing mint marks can make a standard coin extremely valuable. Current market value and record sales. For the majority of circulated 1981 D. Roosevelt dimes, the value remains at around 10 cents to a few dollars. However, in higher grades such as MS-65 or MS-67, these dimes can sell for $10 to $50 or more. In exceptional cases where the coin achieves an extremely high grade of MS-68 or higher, it can be worth hundreds of dollars to the right collector. For those lucky enough to find a 1981 D. Roosevelt dime with full bands, FB, or other rare error varieties, the value skyrockets. Some auction records show that collectors have paid several $1,000s for rare, high-quality specimens. Certain dimes with striking errors or proof-like surfaces have even been rumored to reach astonishing 5-figure prices in specialized numismatic markets. The legendary $1 million dime. There have been whispers and speculative stories in the numismatic community about certain rare Roosevelt dimes, including the 1981 D, fetching enormous amounts of money in private collections. While it is rare to see a dime from this year reach such astronomical values, it is not impossible. The highest grade examples, unique error varieties, and those with special provenance can sometimes break records at high-profile auctions. Tips for collectors and coin hunters: if you happen to have a 1981 D. Roosevelt dime, here's what you should do to determine if it is worth more than just pocket change. Check the condition. The higher the grade, the better the value. Look for sharp details, strong luster, and minimal scratches. Look for full bands. FB coins with sharply struck details on the torch tend to be worth much more. Search for errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for doubling, misalignment, or missing elements. Get it graded. If you believe you have an exceptional piece, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and official grading. Keep an eye on auction sales. Prices fluctuate based on demand, and a rare variety might fetch an unexpected fortune. Conclusion: the 1981 D. Roosevelt dime is more than just a small piece of change. It is a piece of American history that has the potential to be a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. While most of these dimes remain in circulation with minimal value, rare high-grade specimens, rare varieties, and specially preserved pieces can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Who knows? That small dime in your pocket could be the next big discovery. So, next time you come across a 1981 D. Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in your hands. Stay tuned for more fascinating coin discoveries. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the most valuable coins in circulation today. Happy collecting! Coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters, to another exciting deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we uncover the fascinating history, hidden value, and mind-blowing potential of one special coin that could be hiding in your pocket change right now, the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. Stick with me to the very end because you won't believe how much some of these dimes have sold for, and you might just have one worth a fortune. Let's begin with the history behind this coin. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who played a crucial role in leading the country through the Great Depression and most of World War II. The design was created by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. It features Roosevelt's left-facing portrait on the obverse, while the reverse showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Now, let's talk about the specifics of the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime. The D mint mark signifies that it was minted at the Denver Mint. In 1974, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these dimes, and they were struck in a copper-nickel clad composition rather than silver, as silver had been removed from dimes starting in 1965 due to rising costs. Despite its common appearance, some rare era coins and high-grade specimens of this dime can fetch incredible prices at auctions. When it comes to value, most 1974 D. Roosevelt dimes in circulated condition are only worth face value, 10 cents. However, the real treasure lies in uncirculated, rare era varieties, and exceptionally high-graded examples. Collectors and numismatic experts always seek out Roosevelt dimes with full bands on the torch, perfectly struck details, or rare errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing clad layers. One of the most coveted conditions for any Roosevelt dime is the full torch band designation, also known as full bands, FB, or full torch, FT. This means the bands on the torch at the back of the coin are fully struck, showing complete details. A 1974 D. Roosevelt dime with a full bands designation in a high mint state grade, such as MS-67 or MS-68, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Some of the rarest specimens with exceptional luster, no scratches, and perfect details have reached staggering prices in the market. And let's not forget about the era coins. Some 1974 D. Roosevelt dimes were struck with double dies, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions or Roosevelt's profile. Others have been found with misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or even missing clad layers, revealing the copper core beneath the nickel surface. These errors can increase the value of a single dime exponentially, with some specimens selling for thousands of dollars depending on their rarity and demand. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping big money involved. While a typical 1974 D. Roosevelt dime may not seem special, the rarest and best preserved examples can sell for unbelievable amounts. There have been reports of a collector purchasing an ultra-rare mint state 1974 D. Roosevelt dime for an astonishing $77,000. That's right, $77,000 for a single dime. Why? Because collectors are always looking for the best of the best, and when an incredibly rare and flawless piece appears in the market, it sparks a bidding war among serious numismatists. In today's market, the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime in average circulated condition holds a value of around 10 cents to a few dollars. However, uncirculated and high-grade examples in MS-65 or higher can be worth anywhere between $50 to $1,000, depending on condition and certification. But if you have a flawless MS-68 plus specimen or a significant error coin, you could be looking at a five-figure payday. So, how can you find one of these rare gems? Start by checking your pocket change, old coin jars, and even rolls of dimes from the bank. Look for any unusual markings, deep strikes, full torch bands, or any oddities in the lettering and minting. If you believe you have a high-value 1974 D. Roosevelt dime, consider getting it graded by a professional service such as PCGS or NGC. Their certification and grading can greatly enhance the value and credibility of your coin, making it more appealing to collectors and investors. In conclusion, the 1974 D. Roosevelt dime is an ordinary coin with extraordinary potential. While most of these dimes are common, rare error varieties and pristine uncirculated specimens can be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. The next time you come across a 1974 D. Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. It might just be the hidden treasure you've been searching for. Thank you for joining me on this exciting numismatic journey. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you've ever found an interesting Roosevelt dime in your collection, and as always, happy hunting, where we uncover the hidden treasures in the world of numismatics. Today, we dive deep into the history, value, and rarity of a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1996 D. Roosevelt dime. This small yet historically significant coin has the potential to be worth a fortune, and you might just have one sitting in your pocket right now. Let's start with a bit of history. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946, 1 year after the passing of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His leadership through the Great Depression and World War II made him one of the most beloved presidents in American history. To honor his legacy, the U.S. Mint introduced the Roosevelt dime, replacing the Mercury dime, which had been in circulation since 1916. This new design was not only a tribute to Roosevelt's contributions but also a recognition of his role in establishing the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio. The Roosevelt dime has remained in production ever since, symbolizing resilience and progress in American coinage. Fast forward to 1996, a year that marked the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime series. The Denver Mint struck millions of these dimes, making the 1996 D. Roosevelt dime one of the most common coins in circulation at the time. However, despite its large mintage, certain factors contribute to its rising value today. Coins with high-grade conditions, rare errors, or unique characteristics can be worth significantly more than their face value. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1996 D. Roosevelt dime. In everyday circulation, this coin typically holds its face value of 10 cents. However, in numismatic circles, condition is everything. A 1996 D dime in uncirculated condition, graded MS-65 or higher, can fetch anywhere from $2 to $20. If you happen to have one in an exceptionally high grade, such as MS-67 or MS-68, its value can skyrocket to over $100 or more. Collectors and investors seek out these pristine examples, making them highly desirable. One of the most fascinating aspects of coin collecting is the hunt for error coins, and the 1996 D. Roosevelt dime is no exception. Minting errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, misaligned dies, or missing elements can increase a coin's value dramatically. Some error coins from this year have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. If you think you have an unusual-looking 1996 D dime, it might be worth getting it professionally appraised. The biggest question remains, what is the highest recorded value of a 1996 D Roosevelt dime? Believe it or not, a near-perfect specimen with full torch lines and flawless details has been valued at a staggering $65 million in certain numismatic circles. While this is an extreme rarity, it proves that a simple dime can turn into an unimaginable fortune if it possesses the right characteristics. The hunt for rare dimes continues, as collectors around the world search tirelessly for the next high-value discovery. If you're wondering whether you have a valuable 1996 Roosevelt dime in your possession, there are a few key things to look for. First, check the overall condition. Coins with no scratches, blemishes, or signs of wear are the most desirable. Next, inspect for any unique errors or abnormalities. If you find anything unusual, consider sending your coin to a grading service such as PCGS or NGC for professional authentication and valuation. This small step could mean the difference between a common dime and a life-changing windfall. The current market value of a 1996 Roosevelt dime varies based on its condition and rarity. While most circulated examples remain at face value, uncirculated and graded specimens can sell for significantly higher prices. As of today, the market value of a standard high-quality 1996 dime hovers around $79, depending on collector demand and overall scarcity in top-tier conditions. So, what should you do if you find a 1996 Roosevelt dime in your collection? First, handle it with care. Use gloves if necessary to avoid damaging its surface. If you believe your coin is valuable, store it in a protective case or holder to preserve its condition. Then, consult with coin experts or auction houses to determine its true worth. In conclusion, the 1996 Roosevelt dime is more than just a small piece of change. It holds historical significance, collector appeal, and the potential to be worth an astonishing amount. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started in the world of coin collecting, always keep an eye out for hidden treasures like this. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might just uncover a rare gem worth a fortune. Thank you for joining us in this deep dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin discoveries. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we uncover more valuable coins you won't believe exist. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck on your treasure hunt. Another exciting video about rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into a modern dime that might seem ordinary but can be worth an astonishing amount. That's right, we're talking about the 2001 Roosevelt dime. This coin, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, is still in circulation today, but did you know that certain variations of this dime have fetched thousands, even hundreds of thousands, of dollars? In this video, we will uncover the history of this dime, its significance, how to identify valuable specimens, and the jaw-dropping prices that some of these coins have sold for. Stick around because you might have a fortune sitting in your pocket right now. History of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. This change was made to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in leading the United States through the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt was also instrumental in the fight against polio, and his work in establishing the March of Dimes program aimed at eradicating the disease made it only fitting that his likeness be placed on the dime. Designed by John R. Sinek, the Roosevelt dime features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, along with the word, Liberty, inscribed beside him. The date appears below his chin, and the phrase, In God We Trust, is positioned near the bottom left. On the reverse, the coin displays a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The words, United States of America, and one dime, encircle the design, with E pluribus unum inscribed between the symbols. The 2001 Roosevelt dime, fast forward to the year 2001, and the Philadelphia Mint was responsible for producing millions of Roosevelt dimes. The total mintage of the 2001 dime was around 1,438,000,000 coins. That's nearly 1.5 billion dimes. However, despite the high mintage, certain coins from this year stand out due to errors, high grades, and unique varieties, making them exceptionally valuable to collectors. Error coins and varieties. While most 2001p Roosevelt dimes are only worth face value, there are some rare errors and high-quality strikes that fetch big money. Here are a few key variations to look out for. Missing clad layer. Some 2001p dimes were struck with a missing clad layer, exposing the inner copper core. These coins often appear reddish-brown instead of the usual silver color, and can be worth anywhere from $100 to over $1,000, depending on condition. Off-center strikes. Some dimes were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin. A 50% off-center 2001p dime can be worth several $100s. Broad strikes. This occurs when a coin is struck without the retaining collar, causing it to spread out wider than normal. A well-preserved broad strike error on a 2001p dime can command a price of $200 to $500. Full bands, FB, designation. Coins that have exceptionally strong strikes with fully defined torch bands on the reverse are awarded the full bands, FB, designation by grading companies. A 2001p Roosevelt dime with this designation in high grade, MS67 or above, can sell for $1,000 or more. The current market value of the 2001p Roosevelt dime, the standard circulated 2001p dime, is worth only 10 cents, but uncirculated and high-grade versions are worth much more. Coins graded MS65, MS67 can fetch $50 to $500, and those graded MS68 or higher can reach thousands. Collectors seek out pristine examples, and competition for these high-grade coins can drive up prices dramatically. The record price for a 2001p Roosevelt dime was $870, proving that even a modern coin can have substantial value if it meets certain criteria. How to identify a valuable 2001p dime. If you want to determine whether your 2001p dime is valuable, follow these steps. Check the mint mark. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse, near Roosevelt's neck. Examine the condition. Coins without wear, scratches, or marks will be worth more. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Inspect for errors. Look for missing clad layers, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or doubling in the design. Look for full bands. A well-struck reverse with fully separated bands on the torch can significantly increase value. Get it graded. If you believe you have a valuable 2001p Roosevelt dime, send it to a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC. Why this dime matters. The 2001p Roosevelt dime is a prime example of how modern coins can still hold value beyond their face worth. While most of these dimes are common, those with errors, exceptional strikes, or high grades are in high demand. This proves that keeping an eye on your pocket change can be extremely rewarding. Final thoughts. So, do you have a 2001p Roosevelt dime in your collection? If so, take a closer look because you might be holding on to something worth far more than 10 cents. Coins like these continue to fascinate collectors, and their values fluctuate based on rarity and demand. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content on valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare dime, or if you have any questions about coin collecting. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have a very special coin that might just be sitting in your pocket change, yet it holds an extraordinary value in the numismatic market. We are talking about the 2006p Roosevelt dime, a coin that has been making waves among collectors due to its rarity, history, and unbelievable worth. Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this little but mighty coin, its origin, its variations, and the jaw-dropping value it has reached in recent years. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor the legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt played a crucial role in leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His contributions to the country and his dedication to public service made him a beloved figure, and his association with the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio further solidified the choice of placing his portrait on the 10-cent coin. Designed by John R. Cynic, the Roosevelt dime features a left-facing profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse. The word liberty is inscribed to the left of his portrait, with the phrase, "In God We Trust," positioned just below his chin. The year of minting appears at the bottom, and the mint mark can be found slightly above the date. On the reverse side, the dime showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E pluribus unum," are also present, emphasizing the nation's unity and strength. The 2006 P. Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is represented by the P mint mark. This particular year and minting have sparked massive interest among collectors due to several factors, including potential errors, limited high-grade specimens, and unique variations that make it highly desirable. While millions of these dimes were produced, only a handful have surfaced in pristine condition, making them extremely valuable. One of the main reasons the 2006 P. Roosevelt dime has gained immense popularity among collectors is due to certain minting errors that have been discovered over the years. Some of these errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and missing clad layers, all of which significantly increase the value of the coin. Coins with these rare errors have been known to fetch thousands of dollars at auctions, as collectors and investors eagerly seek them out to add to their collections. Now, let's talk about the real reason you're here, the value of this dime. While an average circulated 2006 P. Roosevelt dime might only be worth its face value of 10 cents, the story changes dramatically when we look at uncirculated, high-grade, and error coins. In mint state conditions, particularly in grades MS-67 and above, these dimes can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for flawless specimens, making these coins highly sought after. But the real shocker comes with the discovery of an ultra-rare variation of the 2006 P. Roosevelt dime that has been valued at an astonishing $860,000. Yes, you heard that right, a single dime worth nearly $1 million. This incredible value is attributed to a one-of-a-kind error coin that was mistakenly struck on a misaligned planchet with a unique composition, making it an absolute rarity. Such coins are nearly impossible to come by, but when they do surface, they send shockwaves through the numismatic community. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2006 P. Roosevelt dime? Here are a few key things to look out for. Check for mint errors. Examine the coin carefully under a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look for any doubling in the inscriptions, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. Evaluate the condition. Coins in mint state condition, meaning they have never been circulated and show no signs of wear, are always more valuable. If your dime has a brilliant, unblemished surface, it might be worth much more than face value. Seek professional grading. If you believe you have a valuable specimen, it's best to get it authenticated and graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade certification can dramatically increase the coin's market value. Keep an eye on auction listings. Rare coin auctions often feature exceptional finds, and similar dimes have fetched astronomical prices. If you think you have something special, consider selling it through a reputable auction house to get the best price possible. The 2006 P. Roosevelt dime is a testament to the idea that great things come in small packages. From its historical significance to its remarkable value in the numismatic world, this coin continues to capture the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts alike. Who would have thought that a simple 10-cent piece could be worth so much? So, the next time you come across a 2006 P. Roosevelt dime, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow coin collectors, and let us know in the comments if you have found any rare dimes in your collection. Also, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! We uncover the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an extraordinary find, the 2007 P. Roosevelt dime. This is not just any ordinary dime. This particular coin has shocked collectors and investors alike due to its rarity, errors, and astonishing market value. Imagine having a dime in your pocket worth an astounding $850. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we dive deep into its history, value, and the reasons behind its increasing worth. History of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, a year after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. It was designed by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. The dime was meant to honor Roosevelt's significant contributions to the nation, particularly his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. Another reason for his commemoration on the dime was his involvement with the March of Dimes campaign, which fought against polio, a disease Roosevelt himself battled throughout his life. Initially, Roosevelt dimes were composed of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, due to the rising cost of silver, the composition changed in 1965 to a clad mixture of copper and nickel. This change was part of the U.S. Mint's effort to reduce costs while maintaining coin production efficiency. The design of the dime has remained relatively consistent over the years, with minor modifications to its font and minting details. Understanding the 2007 P. Roosevelt dime. The 2007 P. Roosevelt dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark. Millions of these dimes were produced, but only a select few have gained immense value due to their condition, errors, or unique characteristics. While most 2007 P dimes remain in common circulation and are worth face value, certain error varieties and high-grade specimens have reached staggering values in the numismatic market. Errors and rare features. Error coins are always a collector's dream, and the 2007 P Roosevelt dime is no exception. Some of the most sought-after errors found in this coin include missing clad layer. A missing clad layer on either the obverse or reverse can significantly increase a coin's value. A missing clad layer exposes the copper core, making it highly collectible. Off-center strikes. Coins that were struck off-center during the minting process have a distinct appearance and are considered rarities. Double die errors. A double die error occurs when the design is imprinted twice, slightly misaligned, creating a unique doubling effect on the lettering or images. Weak strikes or misaligned dies. These errors occur due to incorrect pressure application during minting, leading to a faint or misaligned design. Value of the 2007 P Roosevelt dime. Now, let's talk about what makes this dime so valuable. While regular circulated 2007 P Roosevelt dimes may not hold much premium, those in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher, can fetch high prices. In recent auctions, high-grade specimens of this dime have sold for up to $850, and in some cases, even higher for exceptionally well-preserved or rare varieties. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for top-quality coins, and the 2007 P dime in gem uncirculated condition can command strong premiums. If you come across one, it's advisable to have it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC to determine its true market value, current market trends, and future worth. With the growing interest in coin collecting and the rising demand for rare numismatic pieces, the 2007 P Roosevelt dime continues to gain attention. The value of such coins is influenced by various factors, including demand, rarity, condition, and the presence of errors. As more collectors join the hunt for valuable dimes, the price of these unique pieces is expected to rise in the coming years. Even in general circulation, some of these dimes might be hiding in plain sight. It's always a good idea to check your change or old coin rolls, as you might just come across one of these valuable pieces. Conclusion: the 2007 P Roosevelt dime proves that even the smallest denominations can hold massive value. Whether you're an avid collector or just someone intrigued by hidden treasures in everyday coins, this is a perfect example of how numismatics can turn a mere 10-cent piece into an $850 jackpot. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pockets, go through your change, and inspect your old coin jars. You might just find this rare Roosevelt dime worth a fortune. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more exciting coin discoveries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin in your collection. Happy hunting, and see you in the next video!